Okay. Hello, we did our case study on Microsoft's campaign, The Power of Teams. This will be presented by myself, Noeli, and my team members, Kallie, Hannah, and Annika. And this is the campaign that we analyzed.
We are running our COVID-19 technology response on Teams.
Teams has given us the possibility to continue to innovate,
to continue business and to react and to decide action.
Bringing up video visits and accomplishing 14,000 visits in a matter of a few weeks.
L'Oréal, since first day, has decided to convert its facilities to produce hand sanitizer.
I can bring them in. I can actually share my screen and show the x-rays.
Completely agree. This is going to be a game changer for medicine.
The university is not only teaching, is research, is building up projects, is creating culture.
We care about keeping London safe, keeping the police service going. We're living on Teams. It's as simple as that.
So Microsoft is the company behind the Power of Teams campaign, and I will be giving a brief history of the company. Microsoft Corporation is an American multinational technology company founded by Bill Gates and Paul G. Allen. Microsoft develops, manufactures, licenses, supports, and sells computer software, electronics, personal computers, video game consoles, and related services. They also have several research stations throughout the United States to research and develop new technology like AI. Microsoft's vision statement is to help people and businesses throughout the world realize their full potential. Their core values are innovation, trustworthy computing, diversity, inclusion, corporate social responsibilities, philanthropies, and the environment. Microsoft throughout the decades has aligned with its core values and principles it has set out. This is a key component of what has made the company very successful. It is part of one of the big 5 technology companies, the other 4 being Apple, Facebook, Amazon, and Google. Microsoft's most well-known product is its operating systems, which is Microsoft Suites and Internet Explorer. It is one of the most powerful and profitable companies in American history, and in fact, Bill Gates became the youngest billionaire at age 31. Now, I will be talking about the media agency for this campaign. The media agency is called Carrot, and it was founded in 1996 by Gilbert Gross. It was the first media agency in the world, and Carrot creates innovative business campaigns that effectively reaches the business's audience and works across all platforms. It promises to deliver effective service through 5 core beliefs. These 5 core beliefs include believing in media's power to transform business, believing that brands must understand real people, believing that relevant experiences in media builds iconic brands, believing the greatest value is disrupting legacy practices, and lastly, believing that progressive client partnerships are grounded in performance. They also measure and track short and long-term performances for each campaign to drive sales and to build and enhance a business performance. Next, we will be discussing the contents of the campaign.
This campaign featured individuals across the world who have used Teams in their line of work. From the United States to London and Italy, Microsoft Teams has helped employees at L'Oréal, police departments, and faculty of major universities across the world stay connected. The campaign also includes the success doctors have had in using this platform to connect with their patients. The 1-minute commercial is featured on television networks and online advertisements, as well as on Microsoft official social media pages like Instagram and Twitter. Microsoft social media platforms have also promoted this campaign in hopes of bringing awareness to COVID resources that may be helpful for their consumers, whether it's a large business who needs to connect their employees or an individual who has to adapt to the new ways of communication.
All right, and then moving on to the creative tone of the commercial. We think that it is pretty minimal creative tone, which aligns with the current times. They use video footage from the team chats of virtual cameras with no crazy music or advanced editing to show the reality of the situation we are currently in. In the beginning of the video, Microsoft states, "When the world has changed, people started connecting in a new way," which gives just enough context as to why they are showing the virtual calls, but also leaves the videos to speak for themselves. This creates a raw and honest tone, showing that Microsoft is not trying extremely hard to push their team's product. They are simply trying to display how their products can be useful, especially in times like these with COVID-19. And then with the key messaging, I think that there are currently an abundant amount of ads that can cause anxiety for viewers about COVID-19. For example, statistics saying that the disease is getting worse, commercials advocating for full-time masks, etc. But Microsoft's commercial instead provides a hopeful tone. The advertisement for Microsoft Teams not only gives viewers hopes that teams over the globe are still operating, but shows them a resource that they can use on their own team, whatever that may be. To sum up the messaging, we think that Microsoft is basically saying that times are tough, so here's what we are offering to make things better. Many companies are being pushed to do their part to stop the spread, and this commercial shows one thing that Microsoft is doing to achieve such.
As previously mentioned, there are many forms of entertainment, advertisements, and commercials in the media right now that instill anxiety in the minds and emotions of viewers on a daily basis as soon as they look at their phone or turn on the TV. However, Team provides a COVID response that rather sparks a positive mindset within the audience as it aims to show the good that can come out of these very difficult times. Specifically, the commercial provides people with exactly what they need to hear during this time: symbols of hope, adaptability, and comfort. First, hope is demonstrated by, again, straying away from the negative issues that are commonly shown in the media regarding coronavirus, and rather finding the light at the end of the tunnel. For example, in the video, the woman from the University of Bologna states that Teams has provided her workspace with the possibility to continue to innovate, including not only teaching, but also researching, starting new projects, and building character. The doctors from St. Duke's University explain how the video chat feature will allow their health network to perform 14,000 visits in a matter of just a few weeks, which would not otherwise be possible, and that the implementation of Teams will be a game changer for medicine. Secondly, the ad portrays the adaptability of Teams during a time in which we are required to adjust to a new way of life and work by providing people with a platform to connect in a new way. Specifically, the woman from L'Oreal states that Teams allows her company to continue business, react, and decide action, such as completely converting their facilities to produce hand sanitizer, helping the people in a time of need rather than the business. And finally, comfort is illustrated in the idea that nobody is alone in this, by showing individuals and groups not only from all around the world, but also from a diverse range of professions. Teams lets their audience know that we are all struggling in one way or another, whether you are a professor from Bologna, a representative from L'Oreal, a doctor from St. Luke's University Health Network, or a cop from London. And while it is immensely difficult to do so, we are all in this together, and Microsoft Teams is there to do anything in their power as a company to make the process easier.